Welcome to the live kitchen. Welcome. Welcome to Live Kitchen. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to Live Kitchen. Welcome to Live Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, Iray. Welcome, prosperous new year. We are in the kitchen. Place to be every time, anytime, all the time, in between time. I Ajit Kuma, welcome. Replace, yes. Welcome to the kitchen. This is one place we can't do without. The kitchen. Welcome. Have prosperous new year to everyone coming in on the channel this afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kitchen, kitchen life. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the kitchen. I, yes, Joy Powell is here. Life Kitchen, the place to be every time, anytime, in between time. Best place to be. The best place of the house to be. I'm happy to see each and every one is out. And for those that are joining me for the first time, T-Man, 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 you know that song? Yeah, they have a song like that. Okay. Those that are joining me for the first time in the kitchen, this is one of the best places. And this is the place where we enjoy ourselves. This is the place, big up yourself, Joy, and big up to, yeah, Tatos, big up, big up, big up. This is the place to be every time, anytime, all the time, in between time. This is one of the best place to be. And today we are here. And for those that are joining me for the first time, again, I welcome you. For those that are out there out of my time zone, welcome, welcome. A prosperous new year. Who are building their channel, who is starting their channel, prosperous, prosperous new year, and it is your time to shine. Shine within your time. Okay? There is so much to say and to do. And for those that are new subscriber, I welcome you. Do not feel bored. When we are in the kitchen, we are happy people. If we're unhappy anywhere else, we're happy in the kitchen. Where the food is, how can you be sad? When we are hungry, we are sad. Yeah. When we have food, when we see the food stirring around, yes, we feel good. Happiness come right over us. Okay? So, welcome again to the kitchen. Today I put you up a different taste. And from time to time, the kitchen will be giving you something a little bit different. But here's the joke on this one. Where I used to work with a company, and one of the supervisors one day, and that is in sometimes somewhere between 2001 and 2002, somewhere thereabout. I think it was 2001. And he always brought his lunch. And Aiden, welcome. He always brought his lunch. And on the in question, I was a double up person. So sometimes when the cook is not there, I would ask to run the kitchen. So he came in the kitchen and I was doing my thing, man, doing my thing. And he opened his thing with his lunch and he said, you know what is this? I said, no. But where we used to work, it's a papa company. And he said his wife always prepares lunch. And his wife is from Italy. I think she's an Italian, something like that. And it was Papaya that did the papaya gravy. Cook with the papaya. And that was, I didn't taste it. I just looked at his lunch and I went home and I tried it. And it was good. It was good. because those persons, you have a time, you call it French time. If you're cooking and you're not cooking French time in their dish, you're not cooking. And so I went home and I tried it. I didn't taste this food. And quite a little time I did it. And it came back to me and said, I could do this one today. And so today I ask you, want a different taste? Yes. It is awesome. It's a good tasting dish for the persons that love papaya. And you don't use the green papaya because when I was growing up, they used to use the green papaya. If they're cooking meat, they used to use the green papaya, the young one, to put in the meat as a tenderizer. How much of you know that? How much of you know that? Yeah. They used to use it as a tenderizer. But as life and time goes by, nobody remember that. It's only the more older persons back then would have told you that we don't buy those things in the bottle. They just went in that saying, almost every home have a papaya tree at the back. Because the leaf is used for one thing, the stem is used for another thing. If you have teeth problem, gum boil, they use the stem of the papaya to put over it, and in no time it is ripened. For the meat now, so sometimes you get some tough meat and thing, and they never used to use pressure cooker then. You just use your iron pot and put on your meat. You start cook the meat from early this morning, 4 o'clock this morning. Especially those fowl we used to cook. Oh yes, so they fix up them and they put them on and then start their cook. So if they look at it in 1 hour and it's not tender to where they want it to be, they just get a green papaya, man, peel them up, and in no time that meat fell off the bone and everything good to eat. Yeah. So it wasn't strange for me to know that it can use in meat. What was strange for me was that I did not know the ripe one could put you out a lovely dish. So yes, so that is what we are going to be having today. And for those that were with me, you can try it as well. It is so. This is my ripe papaya. And my garlic is already crushed. And I am going to cut my meat sort of cubes, in cubes. Okay, so I am going to throw my garlic. And these people cook with a lot of garlic, just as I love garlic too. So I'm asking, how did you spend your New Year's Eve? Of course, I say I was going to go out, but I changes my mind. It was cold, it was raining, and I just can't see the real good purpose of go and sit down and watch talking about New Year, and no. So I postponed it and stay nicely in my bed. So of course you cut your meat to mouth size or to bite size. You cut your meat to bite size. So you're not going to cut them very small or very big. You're just going to cut your chicken. You can do it. I do it with chicken because I will get through quicker today. Where the chicken is concerned, can cook much easier or much quicker. You can do it with turkey. You can do it with beef if you like, or whatever. You can do it with fish. And the only reason why I didn't do it with any fish today, because I do not have any fish. So I pull for the meat, for the chicken, which is much, much easier for me to get through it. Okay? So we cut them in sizes like this. Okay, let me put my camera down that of course you will, instead of looking, you will see what I'm performing down here. Yes, so I cut them in this size. So I do them in sizes like this. And this meat was already seasoned. It was done for other purpose. So I just pull from it to do my thing. Okay, so you're going to run this in a small, about a spoonful of oil in your pot. You're going to just run this with about a spoonful of oil. Do not let it brown, as we always said. It's more like you're doing a stew, not a brown, that you can have all the juice to deal with in it. Again, I welcome everyone to be in the kitchen with me. The kitchen, the best place, the only place, the good place, the place that you are fuel up with everything in you. And why I don't wish Merry Christmas, Merry Happy New Year. If you're happy, you're not prospering, it don't make no sense. So prosper and be happy. Prosperous New Year to everyone. If I had not wished you a prosperous New Year before, a prosperous New Year if you're here today with me. I maybe should have done this before, but my hands were with different things. For the person that loves garlic, you know that garlic is, it's too much. I wanted to get the pot. Okay. When you listen good, you will hear what is happening in the pot. Now in this, you don't really, you chop your onion. It's not a dish that you're gonna be cutting up your onion very small and stuff like that. This is a dish you're gonna chop your onions. So your garlic is already there. Put that aside. Chop as well as we would say we dice the onion. Welcome to the kitchen. And as you come in, as we like it, you leave a like on the screen. Okay, so this is how you chop your onion. Okay, and as I said, I don't use, for those that are joining my kitchen for the first time, I don't use powdered seasoning. I use spice, herbs and spice. Using powdered seasoning don't work for me. So I don't use powdered seasoning in my kitchen. I use herbs and spice. A lot of garlic and all these things. Yeah. Yes, so we get this out of the way. I love my oregano, so I use a lot of oregano. And of course we are going to use a little bit of pepper. Yeah. A little spice. Spicy. Yes. I hope everyone is doing good. And of course, as I said before, there is nothing we can do that without having a food in our stomach. We have to have food in our stomach. Without food, where would we be? You know, you just cannot perform without your food. And you're wondering, I use basmati in my thing. So I'm gonna get the the purple peel. Drop in some water. I'm putting in a spoon of basmati. And this, I love using this one. It is good on your fish. Welcome. Do I remember you, Jay? Or Giovanni? Or Javinji? Or Jav something there? Let me bring you up. Just Winter. Yeah, sure. Yes, I love to use the welcome to the kitchen. The kitchen. Every time, all the time, anytime, in between time. This is the best place in the house. It's like you're going on to a journey and you get to the fuel station in order to fuel your vehicle. Without the fuel, stop. You can't go any further. So you will have to put in some fuel in there to move. And so we use the kitchen. It is a learning center. Think of it. It's like a science center. You make your mistake in the kitchen, you spoil, you throw away, you try, trial and errors. And everyone have to depend on the kitchen. Everyone. Even if it's not in your kitchen, but it's coming from somebody's kitchen. It is the kitchen. And this is where we are inspired. When in the kitchen, if you didn't have love, when you are dealing with food, that's where you gotta gather the love. Yes, you have to enter your food with love. You're doing your food, you're doing your dishes with love. So this is a place where food have to be caressed. Love you. That when it is given to you, you are eating with love. If you're upset, please don't go in the kitchen and cook. The food won't taste good, don't matter what you put in there. Doesn't care what kind of seasoning and how much seasoning you have put in it. If you enter your kitchen with a type of a spirit, don't matter what you do. The person who tastes your food is telling you, this one is not up to it. This one is not good. You understand? So this is where, in the kitchen, we deal with love. Food, love, love. I want to tell you something. When you're doing cake, and you put the cake in the oven, you so I put like a tablespoon of basmati. That is good enough to do what I am doing. And with so doing, yeah, I was telling you about the cake. When you put the cake in the oven, for those that don't know, you should not have slammed your oven door. You gently close your oven door. You know why? It's like you shock the butter that is in there. It's like it frightened if you, yeah. And you say that to a lot of person, they wouldn't understand. But you have to be in the cooking business. You have to be in the kitchen business to know certain things. So yeah, I use basmati vinegar. The chicken have, no, but actually I love using this. I love using the basmati. It works very well on fish. If you're escoveaching fish and you use the basmati, wow. You can use it with the plain vinegar, but the basmati, it's bring it out to you. Yeah. I'm going to throw a little bit of cayenne pepper. Does anybody here know the pepper that they call bird pepper? And why it is being called bird pepper? Because bird fed on that pepper. Or other pepper, like your any other pepper, the big peppers, they do not fool around with it. But these little small peppers, we call them bird pepper because the bird fed on them. And that's the reason why it is called bird pepper. But actually, it is the same cayenne pepper. People, or it is recommended that people with certain diagnosis just use it as a tablet. They took it like a tablet. Same cayenne pepper, really hot, yeah, let you cry, and So I'm going to use a little bit of this in my I am going to throw my chopped onions in. Oh, this is my chopped onion. Okay, this is the time. The papaya should be the last thing that goes into the pot. Because it's not that you're cooking the papaya. So it should last, that should enter the pot. This one is pretty on the inside, eh? For those that have stomach problem, you can heat your papaya. Have your papaya in the morning. For those you think you may have, what do you call them? I want to give them the right name. Worm. You can have your papaya seed. Other than that, papaya have different medicinal purpose. Yes. So I am not going to be putting the papaya seed in there. I want to tell you something, that the papaya seed is a bit pepperish. It add a pepper taste to it. If you should chew it up, yes it does. So this is why we tell you the food is your medicine and the medicine is your food. Yes, your food is your medicine and your medicine is your food. Today is so cool. Wow. So we removed membrane from the papaya. Okay. And remove all of this. The seed and the membrane. They call it the membrane. Because the fruit and the food, it is like our body, you know. And so you remove the outer skin of the papaya. Oh, my phone is going down right now. It is fully charged. So why are you giving me this? And this is going to change somehow the dynamics. You know? You can smell the nice smell of the chicken right as it is now. And remember, I hadn't put a whole lot of things in there. So you're not cutting up too small. We're not cutting them too small. You're cutting them like 1.5 inch, because you don't want them to be squashed out. And what I did here was I uses the chicken breast. And what if you want to? Yeah, I uses the chicken breast to do this. Not saying you can't use your chicken with your thing there, but as I said, I just want a quick thing going, just a quick thing. So I uses the chicken breast. You can serve this with your potato or your white rice or food of your likings that you would like to do. Yes, you can do this. So of course I am going to put this in the pot. Okay? This is your papaya. Your papaya chicken. It's very nice. So this requires a small amount of cooking. Because what you're trying to get, it's like you're doing it into the gravy or the sauce, what you would like to call it. Okay? So this is what you're going to put it in there until you get that mixing, marinating that, yeah, into the thing. Think of doing pineapple chicken or pineapple whatever meat or pineapple fish. If you were doing pineapple meat, pineapple fish or so, think of it that way. If you were doing pineapple fish or pineapple chicken, yeah, it's the same actual thing. It's just welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Every time, all the time, the kitchen. The best place to be every time, all the time. in between time is the best place to be is the kitchen. Okay? I thank you for being here with me. And we are cooking as you saw what I put up there. It's like you're doing a pineapple chicken or you're doing beer chicken, red stripe beer or Heineken beer, whichever beer you love. Yes. And those, you know, have a nice sting to it. Have a very nice sting to it. So we just changes the taste. Same chicken, different taste. And I know that this is a um this is not sun dried. This was dried in the cool. And you look at it, it is parsley. Oh, it stand up, it's real green to it. You know that popping green color. This is smelling so nice. Yep. I don't know why. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome and welcome. in doing this type of meal, this dish, you don't use a whole lot of different seasoning. What I just use is like the onion, and the meat was already done. I'm gonna put like the gravy and thing, because if you do too much, then the flavor you're looking for, you will lost it. You will lost that flavor, which is the papaya flavor you are looking for. So if you do too much of that, certainly it will be lost. Okay? Because you want to have that flavor standing out. It's just as if you have done a pineapple. You wanted the persons who you are serving it to, or even your own self, to really get the pineapple taste. You get the pineapple taste, the pineapple flavor, which tells you, yes, this is the pineapple. So you don't just heard the name, but you get the taste, the pineapple taste. All right? Now you're smelling that sort of, that aroma really coming out to you. I need to take you back to the pot for you to see what I'm doing around there. Yeah. I think I may have to zoom you a little bit in. This is what you'll be looking at. So good. Yeah. So good. The taste of it is excellent. The taste is so good. And then you imagine if you put more in it. No? Yes. What I'm going to be doing here is to Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. We love the kitchen. We just love the kitchen. Well, this is my celery. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome, welcome to the kitchen. So we serve it with some celery stick. Good? You just drop some celery stick in there. Okay. I'll tell you what, we put the flame off the stove out. Let's see what this is going to do for me. We put the flame of the stove out, meaning we are ready to serve. Don't miss this one, just in case. If you're a person that eats pawpaw, don't miss this one. Try it. Just gonna put some carrots in here, just to give me a little bright color. Whatever you want to put with yours, you know. You can just do it. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the kitchen. Okay. Finish. Yeah. Just the amount I wanted. Okay. This is your thing. And this is it. So this is your papaya. Yeah. It smells so good. So good. And this is done with celery and whatever the plate you want to heat it with. This is your papaya. Yeah. Tastes so good. It tasted good. Now, because you want the taste of the papaya, you don't put a whole lot like all your sweet pepper and your whatever, because it's entangled with the papaya. So what it will do is actually um, eliminate the taste and eliminate the purpose really that you are thinking about. And these are your papaya. With your chicken, so good. It just give you a different taste. Same chicken, different taste. And you can put as much papaya you want to put in there. And you can serve it with your plain rice, white rice, brown rice. yam rice, any of these rice, you can serve it with. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So these are, and don't forget to put in your don't forget to put in your what is this? Okay, so thank you very much for being here, and we will meet again in the kitchen on another dish and another time. Thank you all for joining me. And as I said, our food mm, you cook the chicken with, you get that juice from it. Mm-hmm. So once again, thank you for the new here. New taste. So thank you. Try it. Give it a try. The only way you may not try it is maybe you don't eat papaya. So if you don't eat papaya, then you're not going to be up to trying it. But if you eat papaya, then you try it. Try this dish. Try this dish. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. If you have never done it before, you don't use the green papaya. You can use even the turned papaya if you want it to be standing up, But as I show you, I use the ripe one, not the green one. The green one is to cook the food quickly. It's a tenderizer. Yes. So God bless all of you. Thank you for being here with me. No question? Nobody want to know anything? You not asking me any question? No question? Anyhow, I thank you, T-Man. Big up yourself, my guy. Big up. And Jazz Winter Tour. Winter Tour, yeah. Big up yourself. Welcome into the kitchen. I hope you don't hungry. I hope at least your eyes make your belly fill. Because guess what? We eat with our eyes. Mm-hmm. Aiden, big up yourself, my guy. Ray, big up yourself. And for the rest, the name that is gone through that I haven't seen, but I welcome each one of you already. It is a great and wonderful time. We are here. We have seen the next year, which is 2025. And we ask for that added strength to go through. Yes. And we will always meet in the kitchen. New things, some new, some not so new. Maybe new for the person that have not seen me in the kitchen or just joining me in the kitchen. Have not seen my things, so it will be that new. But some I have bring to the table already. Like this, I have never brought this one to the table. I had it in my head, I know about it, but I have never brought it to the table. But those that have never brought to the kitchen table, I will be pulling them out and sharing them with you. Me doing my content with them. So, thank you very much. God bless all of you. It's a cold day for me over here. And you know, when you're cooking, you will have to have the window crack or a thing like that, something. Because you can't be using the heat in the kitchen and, you know, it get really hot. So, yes. You use the heat from the stove. And so thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, supporting my life, supporting me. Thank you thanks all the supporters. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you put a slice of avocado with this and some nice drink, whether water or what you're going to serve it with. But it is good. Thank you. God bless. Keep you always. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Bye.